The Leadership Mentorship Program, L.M.P, is Kuwait's first structured initiative focused on developing emerging leaders through high-impact professional mentorship. Founded by Ms. Jamila Ghazi Al-Ataibi, it blends real-world leadership challenges with institutional partnerships across sectors. The program has completed 2 editions, each tailored to distinct leadership profiles, showcasing its flexibility. L.M.P is powered by a volunteer team of professionals and alumni committed to creating meaningful social impact. Aligned with Kuwait Vision 2035, the program nurtures future-ready leaders capable of driving sustainable national progress. Let's welcome Kawther Alkhabbaz, Excellence Development Manager. It's really a pleasure to have you, and good morning, Kuwait, Kawther, and good to see you.
Good morning, thank you so much.
Kawther, so first of all, what is the deeper purpose behind launching this program?
The chairwoman and founder of L.M.P, Ms. Jamila Ghazi Al-Ataibi, noticed a gap in the female workforce while she was working at the Kuwait Youth Council, and she wanted to build up on her experience and create a non-profit initiative to teach aspiring leaders leadership and to change the narrative about how leadership is taught.
Good. So is this like basically women empowerment?
It's not about women empowerment, it's about...
I mean, is it directed to females?
It's directed to both genders.
Oh, okay.
It's directed to people that are aspiring to grow in their professional careers and personal lives.
Indeed. And how does the L.M.P model differ from other leadership programs, and why does it matter?
Other programs might potentially focus on conventional learning methods, such as focusing on theory, practices, and everything. But the Leadership and Mentorship Program kind of creates a platform where successful people are interacting with aspiring leaders, and they can basically learn directly from each other, because these successful people have actual success stories to share and real values to basically teach.
So what key competencies or mindsets do participants develop through the program?
Since we teach leadership skills, I'd say leadership skills are a broad range of skills that are segregated in four main categories. We've got cognitive skills, we've got we've got cognitive skills, we've got team management skills, personal management skills, and we've got communication skills. What we aim to teach is the combination of all these skills, and we don't expect everyone to learn these skills, but like we do encourage them to practice them effectively so they can reach their goals.
And which skills you've seen growing among them?
We've seen them grow their networking skills and their communication skills. We've seen them take the initiative of exchanging their social media platforms with each other. We've seen them ask questions and engage with our guests of honors and our trainers throughout the workshops.
Does the program help, the participants build meaningful networks with like-minded individuals?
Yes, of course. In the first edition, we've basically targeted people from different sectors, from all sectors, I would say.
Yeah.
In the second edition, we targeted females in different engineering backgrounds. The age range was 20 to 45 years old. They were exposed to real success stories from different sectors, and that basically enabled them to connect with real like-minded people, and it enabled them to network with them at the same time.
If I want to ask you about sponsors, okay,
Yes.
I know this is a bit, some people don't like, these questions, but honestly, what kind of support or resources do you receive from strategic partners, and how do they impact the program? I mean, do they control the program because they fund, or?
There's always a middle point between what we want to reach and what the partner wants to achieve. Okay. So we do focus on finding the middle point. But they mainly enable us to reach our targeted audiences. They offer sometimes the logistics, the location, but mainly the targeted audiences.
So they don't control you?
Of course not. There has to be a middle point between what L.M.P wants to achieve and what they want to achieve at the same time.
So compromising, you
of
step
course.
forward one step and they come forward.
Yes, of course, and that's basically communication skills and negotiation skills happening in real time, yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely. So how do you measure the program success beyond, testimonials?
We have our, we basically track our numbers. So we've got the growth analytics, and we're working on monitoring post-program career progression. I would say we don't only focus on the qualitative part, we also focus on the quantitative. So we're currently working on measuring the data.
So you have...
We are experiencing a lot of growth,
you have
yes.
your benchmarks and everything.
Of course,
that.
yeah.
What measures are in place to ensure the program's impact continues even after participants complete it?
We basically cultivate mindsets. These mindsets are focused on their personal growth and career growth. And that way, their impact reverberates, hopefully, throughout societal impact, and hopefully they can reach some actual leadership roles where they work.
And how is the program promoted and communicated to reach its ideal audience?
I would say we utilize social media platforms mainly to market L.M.P. We always document our successes and we showcase them on our socials.
Definitely, this is amazing, and definitely, if I may ask, from an organizing perspective, what are the most challenging parts of executing a program like this?
There's always challenges, but I would say the thing I noticed throughout working with the team is that there's a lot of harmony between us. So whatever challenges we faced, we've carefully managed to solve them on the spot. It's simply because we learned how to work under pressure. That's what Ms. Jamila AziadiQ8 offered us. It's an opportunity for us to actually practice our professional skills, and we learned a lot throughout this journey.
And you really got benefit of that in your personal career?
I was one of the participants in the first edition, and the second edition I basically joined as part of the team. It was a really rewarding journey for me personally.
This is on the personal level.
Yes.
But if I want to ask you in general, where do you see L.M.P heading in the future, and what is your long-term vision for it?
I think we're going to grow on a global scale, and I think what we aim to do is to basically build a whole generation of leaders that can solve real-world problems, the pressing problems of the world that we live at the moment. That's what we aspire to do.
And what's your long-term aspiration for the impact L.M.P can have nationally and internationally?
We focus on sustainable leadership, and that's through practicing ethical leadership. I think by educating people and teaching them how to practice these things, I think we can create a world where the impact is really deep and rooted, and the growth can be very organic.
That's amazing, and I hope this is this feasible? You can implement?
I think everything is feasible. I think what we're trying to do is work on mindsets more than anything else. We focus on building the values before we build anything else.
I have a lot of questions, honestly, Ms. Kawther, but unfortunately we are out of time. But is there any message you would like to convey to our viewers?
I think success is basically built upon 4 pillars. One of them is having a very strong skill set. The other one is having a resilient mindset, finding opportunities, valuable opportunities, and if they're not present, then we should be able to create them ourselves, and to build a very big network. And I think it's really important for us to start the new year on a new note, where if we go through our journeys and we we face challenges, I think the main thing is we should accept our mistakes and our failures through that process, because every failure is actually the beginning of every success story that we've ever heard of.
Indeed.
We should keep going.
Well said, Kawther Alkhabbaz.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That was our guest, Kawther Alkhabbaz, Excellence Development Manager. Thank you very much, Kawther.
Thank you.
The viewers will go for a break after that. We'll be back, so don't go away.